Glaucoma may have taken his sight, but it hasn't taken away his fighting spirit. Criminal analyst at the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, Corporal Marlon Parieaho, continues to live a full life, although he is now totally blind. In tonight's See Yourself segment with Mahalia Joseph, he shares how he uses his blindness to motivate others.
I've been totally blind for a total of 12 years, and it was due to a disease called glaucoma.
Criminal analyst at the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, Corporal Marlon Parieaho, has been a police officer for close to 23 years.
Obviously, I don't direct traffic, and I don't kick down doors anymore. But what I do within the police service is just as important, just as integral.
His life as he knew it changed when he lost his sight in 2011 at the age of 31.
Well, the first thing I thought I have to leave the service. I mean, I knew of persons who had like a missing leg or missing arm, but I never heard of a police officer losing their sight and remaining in the police service. I thought that would have been it.
But that wasn't the end of his career, just the beginning of a new chapter.
I always tell people, whilst blindness is a problem, it is not the problem. The real problem is ignorance. That's why I started to educate myself about things blind related and try to find out how I can do things within the police service that will include my disability.
With encouragement from others, he began looking at how he could make his transition easier.
A colleague of mine told me, listen, why don't you go to blind welfare? I actually learned computer literacy there. As a matter of fact, I learned how to type there. I couldn't type as a sighted person, but I learned how to type as a blind person. And from there, I learned about assistive technology.
Mr. Parieaho, who is also a motivational speaker, uses his story to inspire others.
Part of the strategic plan for the TDPS is community partnerships. Yes. And if I can use my story to motivate and inspire other persons, especially the youth, because my story is this: I don't allow persons' perception of how I should be as a blind person to dictate how I am.
With the support of his family, Mr. Parieaho has been able to live a normal life as far as possible.
I'm a father and a police officer, and I believe that what I've experienced as a blind person, it makes me appreciate the badge I wear on my chest just as much as the person who could see.
He does not let his blindness get in the way of his day-to-day activities with his family.
So I carry them to PTA meetings, I carry them to dentist appointments and all those things, because at the end of the day, my wife has 3 children, not 4. I mean, yes, I have 3 children, 18, 11, and 6. And although I've never seen the last 2, I mean, I love them anyway. And they don't see me as a blind person, they just see me as daddy.
Mr. Parieaho chose not to cope with blindness, but to excel in spite of it. I'm Mahalia Joseph, and this is See Yourself on TDT News.